Wow, how about that? We've just been dropped on the tops here. Just been waiting for the cloud to clear. We've just been dropped on the tops and a wee break in the weather. 2 chamois went running off the helipad and we saw several chamois on the way in actually, so it's looking pretty good. So I might give it an hour here for everything to settle down and get the binos out and start looking. What do you reckon, Noughts?
Yeah.
So we've just dropped off the tops, coming down this ugly wee creek here, and we've just ended up with a bit of a shaky hands. It's all still iced up in here, so we've had to clamber up around a scrub around the side. It's just been a bit of a mission. Problem is the fog's still hanging around. It looks like we might be in some clear ground further down there, so we'll get down there and hopefully might see something. Just parked up here in the fog and just sitting there having a bit of a break. Hamish spotted a chamois just walk its way straight up there, and then it's gone and parked itself under that rock there. And just before the cloud came back in again, so another one here, and then there's another 4 just in here. So hopefully this cloud will clear again. We'll take a few photos. Yeah, so the rain's just started coming down. We've just thrown the bivvy up just to try and get out of it temporarily. We might actually end up staying the night here because it's forecast to stay around for a while. So, but we're sort of parked in some pretty good chamois country. We've seen some just before on the far side, so something might come out while we're waiting. From out the tent door. There's half a dozen chamois over there just before. Bit of a delicacy. Still waiting for that fog to fuck off. Not sure if you can see there, but right there is a chamois nanny doe, chamois doe, lying there chilling out. Right by camp. She's got a wee one just lying there with her. Pretty cool. Right, it's the morning of the second day. We're just packing up camp now. We're going to probably head down the main creek, get right down there and find another campsite somewhere and hopefully hunt another side creek. But pretty quiet night. Fog's come back in again this morning. It was clear as first thing, but now it's come back in again, so fingers crossed we'll just head down the creek and might bump into something, so we'll just see how we get on. was a wee bit hard to gauge, but we got dropped on that ridge there yesterday, further along in the machine, and we've come down this creek here, down through here, and we camped in behind there last night, and then we've had a bit of a mission boulder hopping our way all the way down to here. They look like small boulders through there, but I can tell you they're not. But yeah, it's been a bit of fun so far. Seeing one chamois this morning, we were coming down here, he was just in this space here, another one with horn rot, so a bit disappointing to see that at the moment, but we'll keep looking. We've just climbed a wee way up this creek here. A bit of a glass. We've seen quite a few young animals actually, so there's about 5-6 chamois we can see just sitting here at the moment, but just nannies and juveniles actually. Hamish and I were just sitting just up there on the bank, glassing all these slips up above us, and we've seen a doe come out on the slip just up here. She's got horn rot, so what I've done is I've shot back and grabbed the bow and have a crack with the bow. So I've never shot a chamois with a bow before, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge. So I've just got right into the base of the creek now. She's about 40 metres away up by that dead log up there on the slip. She's just bedded down behind that. So I'm going to put my jacket on, cover up as much as possible and put the stalk in. Hopefully pick my way up through here and then pop up just behind that log. So she's just bedded down now, Hamish is saying, so we'll put the stalk on as quietly as possible. So you would have just seen me put the stalk on in this chamois. I've just come up from just down here in the creek, and she was sitting right behind this rock here. I got within about 7 or 8 meters of her. Took her a long time to stand up. She was watching me, eyeballing me, and then she stood up and I let one rip. Complete pass through on the arrow. No blood at all on the arrow, but as she ran away, I saw blood pumping out of her. So.
Well, just looking at the video, can't she run straight sideways? So she never went up or down or anything. She just kept running on the same line.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw where she ran, and there's a really good blood trail. So I'll just give her another 5 minutes, and then I'll go in for a look.
Sure.
Yeah, so there's a really good blood trail just here behind me. So give it a bit to calm down, and that'll be hopefully first big game animal with the bow. Just buzzing, my heart's still buzzing. So yeah, absolutely awesome. So she was sitting just there. I pulled the arrow out of the ground. Doesn't seem to be any blood on it, but it's clean snapped at the end. And then within 2 steps, there's blood. And there's lots of blood, lots of blood, lots of blood. So hopefully she hasn't gone too far. So I've probably gone a good 100 meters through the bush. There she is there. Absolutely stoked. Ugly nanny chamois doe, what do you want to call it? Horn rock. The first big game bow kill. Absolutely stoked. I might drag her back up to the clearing with the bows and get some photos. Look at that, there she is. Not the ideal shot, but hit her a bit low, but she was above me. Angled up, look at that for a perfect cut. Complete pass through. Yeah. Well, there we go. Been dabbling in a bit of bow hunting a bit lately, but nothing too serious, and thought I'd bring a mate's bow along on this trip to have a bit of a crack. And found the prime candidate. Yeah, so put in the stalk from way back, and got within about 7 or 8 meters of her, and I held it full draw for about 2 minutes waiting for her to stand up. But when she did, I slugged one through the shoulder, and she ran, it might have been 80 or 100 meters in the bush. Yeah, but dragged her back out for a nice photo, and yeah, I'm absolutely stoked. First big game animal with the bow, so yeah, I couldn't be happier. Awesome. So it's done a good stalk all the way up from down there. Doesn't really look it, but I'm really high up this creek. Seen some young bucks on this face over here. Watched them for a bit, and then I saw a lone buck just up this creek, and then watched him go and bed down, and I've just stalked up, hoping for him to pop out. And he was laying in the scrub probably 15 metres away, just watching me. I caught him out in the binos. And then I lay down, I was going to line him up, and he stood up and jumped out into the creek, and I snotted him, so we'll go see what he looks like. Well, there he is. Quite an exciting stalk, that one. You don't have to get too close to them like that. Slightly fooled again by the small body size. We find that quite common in this area around on the west coast. Really small body sizes, so I got slightly fooled, but nonetheless, maybe just under 9 inches, about a 9-inch buck. Either that, pretty happy. So, no, that's bloody cool. So we'll whip his head off and take what we're going to take and head back down. Long way down back to camp. That brings to the end another great West Coast trip. We're all packed up, just waiting for the machine. Booked for 4 o'clock, and it's about 5 minutes away, so hopefully we should hear him buzzing over the ridge shortly. Another great trip though, a couple of representative heads to take home and a good time, so yeah, we'll see you next time.